zoomed in. Lenormand does have ending soon. I need to fix all these. I have neglected my ending soon screens. What about the love screen and the job screen? Job screen. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. All the screens are ready. Need to update the reading title. Let's see, question goes here. I did forget the reading title yesterday a couple of times, but I will not forget it again today. Waiting for people to join. By the way, Saturday at 2 p.m. Central, I have a live with Dr. Mystical Tarot. Dr. Mystical Tarot and I are going to teach you how to start your own YouTube channel. Speaking of your own YouTube channel, Night Reader Tarot, how are you doing tonight? How is it going? We got Monica. We got Annie. Hello. How are you? Cool. Waiting for people to join, and then we'll start doing some readings. Just sort of hanging out, saying hello to everybody. Katie, welcome. Hello. I need to turn on my lights. I need to turn the other lights off. All right. Much better. Much better. I think lighting is really important. Can't wait for your Echoes of Nature. Well, the Kickstarter ended, so I'm assuming your card just got charged. So I will be shipping that out when it gets here in about, I'd say 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So I'm going to ship out, if you had a deck only, probably going to ship those out almost immediately. If you're a Patreon supporter, yours get shipped first. If you put that you heard about me on the stream, yours gets shipped right after the Patreon. So Bethany, hello. How's it going? Katie, hello. Mary Claire, hey, how are you? Thank you so much for the congratulations. Loves Tarot Mail. Hey, how's it going? You love tarots and mails, or you love tarots that are male? Looking forward to receiving the Annie or the Echoes of Nature. Cool, cool. I look forward to sending it to you. I look forward to sending it to you. If you're a stream supporter, if you've been around on the stream, I'm going to ship yours out right after the Patreon supporters. So you get first shipments. First shipments. All right, Champagne, how is it going? All right, who will I be dating? I'm a Leo. Hello from New Zealand. Well, hello back from Texas. General reading for Elaine. Meh, it goes. What? What's happening, Bethany? Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? All right, let's do some readings. Let's see. Because that's where I heard from you. No, yeah, Katie. If I recognize your name, I'm a Virgo, so I am OCD, and I have an exceptional memory. So if I recognize your name, you're going to be first. Let's see. How's March looking for me? Okay, who I'll be dating? So is it ILTM? Joe, how's it going? Who will I be dating this year? Let's find out who you're going to be dating this year. You know what that calls for? It calls for the love screen. We need the love screen. We need the love screen. And this particular tarot would be great on the love screen. Find out. Well, good evening to you, Mr. Joe. All right, Christine. Hello from Connecticut, Christine says. Well, hello back from Texas. Hey, how's it going? Cool. Seeing you live, Elaine. Hey. All right. So let's find out what you got going on with the whole dating scene. So who are you dating this year? So are you dating anybody right now? Or are you just sort of like trying to get a look-see at who's coming in the future? So let's find out about that. Mary Jane. Hey, how's it going? My day has been blah. Yeah. It has been sort of a blah kind of day. We had a bunch of emergencies at work and whatnot. Then I came home and started reading. Mary Jane, thank you so much for the $2. Let's find out how your March is looking here in just one moment. All right. So, man, I do need to zoom in, but I'm not really sure how to do that because it's a windowed window. I don't know. Okay. That is beyond my technical ability, but I believe I can hack it. I believe that I can hack it because that's what I do. Champagne, how is it going? So who will you meet? Okay, so the king, you're assuming that you are female looking for a male? or like what is exactly happening? I loves tarot male. Let me see. Tarot, I'm a male and I like women. Okay, that's good. All right. So the King of Swords, I think you're going to reach a point to where you have more options or you have some better options. I think one of your main problems you're having now is you do get some options, but they're not exactly the best thing that you want. So these are not options that you just want to jump in and run with those particular people or those particular options that you're running into. And I think that's been sort of a difficult time for you because you're like, okay, I need options. I'm running into these dead ends. I'm running into the people that I just don't want to date. And the King of Swords is sort of frustrated. He's got that frustrated look. It looks like he's about to stab the fox in the butt. Looks like he's about to get some butt stabbing action on that fox there. That's out of focus because my camera is like a $1.50. Okay, anyway, but yeah, so I think it's just sort of upsetting that you're not finding the options that you want. The Six of Pentacles says that the options you're finding are not the options that you want because you're looking in the wrong place. A lot of times, too, you're getting people that are deceptive as well. So that's going to be a problem for you because once you get these deceptive people, these people you think like them, or they want to use you for this or want to use you for that, and you're sort of running into these people over and over. The Six of Pentacles, so you're sort of upset with that, and that's not exactly going to be the best thing as well. One of the things is that I think that you need to sort of look in a different spot or look in a different location. The current methods that you're using to date, the current things that you're using, if you're using Tinder or you're using dating sites or whatever, aren't really working. You need to sort of expand that out. And a lot of that is going to be person to person, just meeting people. And meeting people through friends as well. So the High Priestess means just sort of lower that veil and see all of the action in the background. Lower that veil and get out there and do more in person, meeting people, talking to people with friends, making friends, going out to social things. Maybe meetup.com has those type of things to where you just go to social events with other people. You know what I'm saying? So meetup.com is great for that. Catherine Hall, whoa, thank you so much for your generous donation. I greatly appreciate it. Miss Tweets Tarot, it's so good to have you back. I've missed you, Miss Tweets. It's been a while indeed. But yeah, just get out there. Get out there face to face, person to person is going to be a better option for you. And I think that really sort of, once you do that, it sort of opens the door to a variety of other options for you. Magician and the Strength, right? The magician, the master of your tools, the fact that once you start in-person dating and once you start meeting people in person, the other activities that you're doing as well sort of increase, right? It's like when a lot of times when you're reading tarot and you go out and you read for people in person, all of a sudden your phone readings and your internet readings just get jacked up. I mean, you're just amazing. You're much better. Your skill level just skyrockets once you start those in-person readings. And I think that's sort of what is applying here as well to you. So do some more in person, get some friends to sort of set you up or recommend some people, etc., and just sort of get out there and do it. Let's see, your fiance is going to trial, and how will he win? You're looking for a technique as far as the winning technique. I'm not sure. Let me find out about that. So, Catherine, let me know a little bit more detail, or what are you looking for? You're just looking for how this will go? You're looking for some advice, because I can't really give legal advice. I'm not a lawyer, nor do I play a lawyer on TV. MJM wants to know, how is March looking for me? All right, let's do MJM. By the way, there's a magic store called MJM that I shop at all the time. So everything is magic with me. Like, everything is magic with me. I don't know why that is. Magic and bottled water. Oh no, the bottled water doesn't have a green cap. I'm buying a different water now. I know this is breaking news. Breaking news. I'm buying a different brand of water. And the good news is it tastes just like water. Let's see. I'd like to get the Hermetic out. I want to get the Hermetic out more. All right. Yeah, thank you so much for your donation. Greatly appreciate it. So, Catherine Holmes, let me know again, what are you looking for here? What exactly are you looking for? You're just looking for just advice? You're looking for how things will go? You're looking for the general flow of things, or what is happening? Different water. It is the sign of the apocalypse. Welcome, Bethany, by the way. Bethany, I saw you on the Echoes of Nature. I appreciate you. I'm going to get yours out very quickly. The minute it arrives, I'm doing Patreon, and then I'm doing everybody I know from stream. So if you're in the stream and I recognize your name, you're getting shipped out quick. All right. Okay, cool. So what am I doing? Oh, wow, this is a weird night. I have been busy. I got home and I just broke out the tarot. We come out in the good. Gotcha. Okay. Rick Fritz, hello, welcome. And Mary H, hello. It's so good to see you. How is it going? How both of you this evening? Are you doing great? Tomorrow is Friday. I literally can't wait. I'm so excited. This weekend, we're going to be doing an Echoes of Nature course. We're going to be premiering my Lenormand deck digitally. Oh, by the way, Saturday at 2 o'clock, Mr. Magical Tarot and me are going to have a collab on how to start your YouTube channel. If you're wondering how to start a YouTube channel, we're going to have a live collab where you can ask questions and you can get both of us. His channel is fantastic. I got the promo up and I'll link to his channel here shortly. Anyway, so Mary Jane, how's March looking for you? King of Pentacles seems to be. Aquarius Owl, welcome. Hey, how's it going? King of Pentacles seems to be a common theme tonight. It seems to be a common theme tonight as well. So the King of Pentacles sort of points to that it's going to be a pretty steady month. Not going to be, well, I say that. It's going to be a steady month. Not going to be anything bad happening. We see a lot of good sort of coming in the way here. The Two of Cups also points to a romance, sort of a situation to where you can sort of get in tune with people. So are you in a relationship or not? If so, I think relationships going to be tightening up a bit. I think that's going to be looking good. If not, I think you're going to be meeting some people. You're going to be meeting some eligible people that you can go forth and date. And I think as far as the love is concerned, the Two of Cups points to a very positive month as we sort of roll into March. By the way, February has a 29th. I believe that's every 4 years, right? February, leap year? Yeah. So I do think that's looking good for you. That's looking very good. Now, we do have 3 majors, which is awesome. Now you remember when I do pick the cards, I do actually just go randomly through here and pick cards from different spots. I don't pick off the top. So that means that is completely random coming in. Okay, so the sun means that some of the issues that you're sort of facing, one of the issues that you're facing is really going to sort of resolve itself in March. And I think this is coming to a resolution already. But I think it's really going to sort of hone down and really make some big progress through March. And I think that's going to be big as far as the problems that you're having, some of the issues that you're having. I think one of them is almost going to go completely going away. Justice also points to, I think that there's a couple of things that have been coming between you and somebody else. So I think that somebody in your life, you have some issues between them and you have sort of a rift between this person. And I think that's sort of going to calm down. It's not going to be as big of a factor in March as far as that's concerned. And then Judgment, which is totally interesting. We have this balancing act almost that I think that issue is going to come back. I think that your friend is going to have another issue, or your person that you know is going to have another issue that comes out, and it's going to sort of unresolve itself. But I think for the meantime, for March, sort of as we're moving into the March, this thing is resolved. And I think that sort of you get a bit of peace between you and the people and the person that you're sort of involved with the conflict in. But that looking good for March. You have 3 majors. I think it's going to be a pretty good month for you. I think that is going to be a nice month for you. Elizabeth Magical Garden, hello. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Catherine Holm wants to know about the court case. Let's see, Catherine. Let's see. So you asked, my fiance is going to trial. How will he win? All right. So, all right. Let's see. KH. Whoa, I misspelled that. Will he win? All right. See an outcome from the fiance going to trial. I remember your fiance is behind bars. So let's get the Thoth Tarot for that one. Let's get a good meaty reading here with the Thoth. Antonella? Antonella. That is actually the name of a land in EverQuest 2. Antonella. I remember that. So welcome. You have a special place in my heart. EverQuest 2 was such an amazing game. And wow, I spent a lot of time on that. That completely enveloped my life for quite some time. Healing Days Oracle, hello, how's it going? And Inga is here, and Karen is here. That is so awesome. Welcome, Mary Jane, as well. All right, Mary H, Elaine, that's what she said. Inga. All right, let's sort of get into the fiancé court case. Hope it goes well. I think everything hopefully is going to be great. Let's throw down some random cards here and see what we end up with. That is always a good thing when the trial goes good. When the trial goes good. All right, so let's figure this out. And have a mixture. It's going well. All right. Is there something about time served? So that's my first question. Is there something about time served that has been mentioned? Or Karen, welcome, says hello out there. Hello to you. Is there something about time served being mentioned? And the reason I say that is because we have this combination here, which is a fascinating combination, in my opinion, about this. So I'm kind of curious, again, if there's something about time served being a factor when it comes up in the court case, because I think that's really sort of going on, is what's going on there. So we have sort of, I mean, a lot of ways we can read this. So let's go through this with detail, right? We have the Chariot upside down. So what does this mean exactly? Does this mean that the fiancé is not going anywhere? I mean, is that what it means? The fiancé is not going anywhere, especially because we're coming off of one of the worst cards in the deck? Or can we combine it with the other card? Can we combine it with the 3 and look at that the time served is going to have some factor within this, okay? And this is the reason I say this. Okay, now in my complete Thoth course, by the way, Thoth Readers course, I talk about this being a diamond, okay? This being a diamond, and those are like hover cars that are lifting the diamond up and bringing it towards you, right? So if you watch the video, lifting the diamond up and bringing it towards you. And what this means is it's a reward for work. It's a reward for hard work. And if you look at the 3 of Pentacles in any other thing, there's somebody showing off their work, right? They're showing off their work, and people are gathered around like, yay, you know, golf clap. So this is a reward for your work. Now, the Chariot being upside down, again, points me to this combination of he's being rewarded for his work, or he's being rewarded for not moving. So I know that's a bit much if you don't understand tarot. Well, you know, that's probably a bit much. So, Antonella, an Italian name. Oh, awesome. Elaine, hey, how's it going? So I do believe he's going to get credit for time served, and I think that's going to factor into it. There is a lot of worry, literally. There is a lot of worry, and there's a lot of concern. I don't think that's going to be too bothersome. I don't think that's going to be too much of a concern. I think that things are going to go quite well, right? We have very positive cards that are sort of moving in here, moving through here. Kashta, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for your donation. What does Spirit wish to initiate and teach me? Cool. We'll check that out in just one second. So again, a reward for not moving is what we have as a combination, and I think that means the time served, and I think that's going to factor in. And we do have the worry literally in the middle of this, sort of poisoning some of the other cards. But the first 2 cards, again, Temperance, and we just have this excellent monetary card as well. I think that this is going to cost a bit of money. I think that you're looking at a bit of money cost as far as you sort of dive into this. But the Temperance thinks that everything is balanced and everything is coming together. And that's one of the big factors here, is everything's balanced. I think that, you know, he's been good. He's had the time served. I think he's looking forward to getting out. And I think that there's not really anything when he goes that's going to stop him from being there, from, you know, getting out and sort of making the trial go well. Again, we have a lot of positive cards. We have the time served at the end. We do have the worry. So make sure that, you're not too worried about this. This is not too much of a big concern. And I know it's going to be a big factor. It's going to be a big thing as we sort of move into this, but all the cards are looking good. This is a great, great spread. Would I have liked to see the Eight of Wands as moving out of that? Would I have liked to seen interference, which looks like bars on a prison? Would I like to see interference upside down? Sure. I'd love to see that. Oh God, I'd love to see that on this particular reading. Fantastical. But time served, everything's mixing well. We have a bit of money that's going to be needed as this sort of progresses along. Watch the worrying, but everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. So I think time served seems to be one of the biggest factors within this, within the reading. But anyway, good luck, and I think everything's going to go well, and let us know how that goes. Let us know how that goes. Let's see. First time here. Question is, what does Spirit wish to initiate me and teach me? Let's find out about that. All right. Okay. Gosh. What does Spirit wish to teach me? Well, I need some water. Tarot Magician, welcome. Hey, how's it going? That's right, Joe. Never make decisions based upon a fluffy Virgo. The fluffy Virgo. All right, vote in chat. The Lenormand that I'm making, should it be the fluffy Lenormand or should it be the fluffy Virgo Lenormand? I'm thinking the fluffy Virgo is a bit over the top. I don't think anybody other than chat will get the joke. Like if you're just a random person and you see that, I don't think you're going to get that joke. I don't think it's going to happen. But you never know. You never know. All right. Spirit Tiamat. Tiamat? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Do I need to update this? Spirit Tiamat. The particular spirit. Tiamat. There we go. Tiamat. Spirit. Picks it random. That is completely random. It should be the fluffy Virgo. You think it should be the fluffy Virgo? All right. Let's find out what is happening here. Whoa. Normally I'd roll with the drop cards, but that was 3. That's a bit much. That is a bit overload as far as the cards flopping out onto the table. It's a bit too much, I think. I'm just thinking that's how we're going tonight. The formerly fluffy, so that's the artist formerly known as Prince. Let's see. Karen wants to know about a relationship. The fluffy nobody's going to get the joke, though. I'm just saying. Nobody's going to get the joke except us. But I'm willing to roll with it. I wanted to roll with it, but I don't think anybody's going to take it seriously. But you never know. Anyway, somebody's already asking me about the Lenormand when I'm releasing that. So, by the way, if you're watching and you're interested in the Lenormand, I want to get the Oracle out to everybody. And then once the Oracle's out and everybody is happy and everybody has the Oracle, then I want to go to the next project. I really don't want to mix them because then if I make a mistake, Catherine Holm, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. All right. But yeah, I want to make sure there's no mistakes. I want to make sure that you get your cards and you get it correctly and everything goes smooth. And then we'll move to the Lenormand. All right. So, what do they wish to teach you? Oh, all right. Whew, that is weird. That is really odd that we have Strength twice and Magician twice in like 2 different readings. And like 2 different reading is weird. First time here. Bradley, welcome. Hey, how's it going? It's good to see you, my friend. We are hanging out here reading some tarot. Where is the Oracle deck? It is over there on the table. So the Spirit wishes you to know that you have what you need. You have what you need. And that is important with the 10 of Pentacles. You have what you need, because a lot of times we're just like, I don't have what I need. I'm incomplete for this reason. I'm incomplete for that reason. And we feel like we don't have everything that we need. And that's a problem, That's a problem because we see other people, we get jealous. We think that if we had that, that would be okay. If we had this, that would be okay. And because we don't have some things, but basically the 10 of Pentacles is saying you have what you need already. You're complete. In other words, you're complete already. You don't need a bunch of other things to be complete. You don't need a bunch of other things to continue your journey, your spiritual journey. All you have is what you have now. All you need is what you have now. So the Page of Pentacles says that you are about to embark on another particular journey, and this journey involves work. I believe that you have a new journey as far as projects. A new journey is work. I think there's something obvious, something in your face. It's almost like a carrot on a stick type thing that you've been looking at that you're like, I don't really think I can do that. I don't really think I can start that. And it's important to at least look at that, at least start that. And carrot on the stick, obviously, because of the fishing metaphor here. But I think that you do have an opportunity that's been hanging in front of you, that's been hanging on that stick, or that's been in front of you the whole time that you just sort of ignored because you don't think it's possible. You think that you're the page. You think that you're new in this, or you're not going to be able to do this. This is not a path that you can walk, but it is a path that you can walk. It's something that you can be successful at, because we're moving into the Magician. Now, this is an important dynamic here, right? This is an important dynamic, especially if you're looking at a project. You're like, I don't have what I need. I don't have the skills for that. And we've been sort of teased with that over here, that you do have what you need, but you don't think you have for this particular project. The Magician says that once you get into the project, once you start the project, once you start this journey, I think that you're going to be very successful with it, because the Magician is the master of his tools, and he is facing obviously into the future. And now we're looking at a future self, somebody looking to the future, somebody planning for the future, rather than a past self that's looking at the past and wanting and needing and things like that. So you have the thing that you need. The project is going to be successful. You're going to have with that. There is somebody else. There's another influence that's trying to stop you from getting this done. I think that you're going to be able to shed this person, and I think that you're going to be able to tell this person to not be within the project. I think they mean well. I think that there's somebody in your life you really can't just, ignore. So you're just going to have to shed them away from the project and get them away from this so that you can be successful. There's somebody, they're not really working against you. They're just sort of think that it's in your best interest not to do what's in your best interest. Does that make sense? That sounded terrible. But you know what I'm saying. You understand. HX Shimsy, hey, how's it going? Anyway, so yeah, strength says overcome that. Overcome what you've been fighting. It's not that difficult to overcome. You're making a big deal of it. The things that you've been trying to fight, the things that you've been trying to avoid are not that big of a deal. If you just take a step back, the forest from the trees kind of thing, take a step back. And I don't think some things in your life are that big of a deal that you've been worried about and that you've been concerned about. So don't be too worried. Don't be too concerned about that. I think everything is going to be cool. All right. Work intruded on my fun time. I hate it when work expects me to work. That is very inconvenient. That is very inconvenient. I like it when work gives me my own space. You know what I'm saying? Just give me my space. Just let me alone. Just give me the money, and I'm going to do what I want to do. Bradley, you got to run. We'll see you later, Bradley. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Rowan's impressions. What is going on with my health? Let's find out. Let us find out. What is going on with your health? Okay. Well, obvious disclaimer here. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. I don't know anything about medicine. I don't know anything about your condition, but we're going to throw down some tarot cards and we're going to wing it. And because that's what we do here. We throw down some tarot cards and I'm not even going to ask what deck I should use, because all of you know what I get out at times like this. All of you know what decks I get out at times like this. The Primordial Dragon of Darkness. Approach me. Is going to be working with her soon. Okay. Give me the money. That's right. So what is going on with my health? Let's see. What did I miss? General reading. Let's see. What am I looking at here? Readings for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor. But I'd love to find out what's going on with your health. Do I play a fluffy Virgo on TV? I watch TV as a fluffy Virgo. I think that counts. I do think that counts. Although I've been reading more. But I watch TV as a fluffy Virgo, and I have within my grasp the This Might Hurt Tarot, because that is the perfect tarot for this kind of thing here. Tiamat came up in a reading. Let's see. What about relationship? Karen wants to know about a relationship. Karen, are you looking for a relationship? Are you in a relationship, or what is going on? He Kate's Crossing, welcome. He Kate, I watched your live show. By the way, Saturday, if you're interested in starting a YouTube channel with tarot, Saturday, me and Dr. Mystical Tarot at 2 p.m., we're going to have a live show, and we're going to discuss how to start your own YouTube channel. And then we're going to turn over the last card. The Empress. There we go. This might hurt indeed. Indeed. Okay. What is up with my health? Okay, so let's do some detective work here. Where can one buy the This Might Hurt Tarot? She's currently out of stock. But if you go and search Google, you can pre-order the next round. So she ran out of stock. She ordered some more, but they're printed in China. So it's going to take a while. So you might be looking at a couple of months. Anything printed in China takes a couple of months at minimum. So we'll see about that. Does she use Print Ninja? So what Print Ninja is, by the way, is a company in the US that will coordinate printing in China for you. So they'll do all the coordination. So you don't have to do any of that. They'll handle all of it. So it's very nice that they do that. Unfortunately, it does take 2 months, 3 months, and all of that stuff. Yeah, He Kate's Crossing. I watched your channel. Okay. So the Three of Pentacles. We're going to try some detective work. If let's see, who am I reading for? Rowan's Impressions. Tell us about your medical condition, please. I'm assuming you have a medical issue because you're up like, what's up with my health? I do think that you've seen a doctor about it. The Hierophant right here. Hierophant right here sort of says that you've seen a doctor about it, or you have seen a doctor about it. You're currently seeing a doctor about it. The Two of Wands. It's almost like that they're still researching the issue. Do they not have a clue? Do they not have a clue? Why is the Two of Wands there? Two of Wands with this big open gap of nothingness. And then they're sitting there just reading the paper, reading a map. Sorry, the paper. Look, how old am I? Remember the paper. Let's go get the newspaper. Okay, but yeah, they're reading a map. And they're just trying to figure out where they are on the map. It's almost like they're lost. So somebody's lost. They're trying to find something. They're trying to find it on a map. Is this an X-ray? Did you get an X-ray? Is that an X-ray? So the X-ray technician is trying to figure out what is going on, or maybe an MRI or some sort of a machine gave you an exam. Not literally, but not like in that last Alien movie where they had the medical pod. But no, it's like they're looking at an X-ray or looking at an MRI scan or something like that. They're looking at that, trying to figure it out. I don't really think they know. I don't think they know. So we're waiting. Game area. Okay. So did you have an X-ray done? And they're sort of looking at it. Again, I'm just sort of following the clues here. The Empress says that you're going to be all right. I mean, you're going to be all right. That's basically the ending, right? The ending of the movie. The Empress says you're going to be all right. I think that you do get some type of treatment. I do think that you get some type of treatment. Again, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor of any type, of any sort. The highest degree I have is a master's, and that is in computers. So the Six of Pentacles says that the money is flowing outward. You're losing that money. You're spending that money on things. In other words, you will need more tests, is what it's saying. And yeah, going to have a mammogram. Okay, so they're going to check it out. Basically, you're going to get some type of treatment, I think, some type of light treatment, not really heavy treatment, and then everything is going to be all right. I don't think it's anything serious. I don't see anything bad here. So what would we look for bad? We look for the Tower. We look for death. Not literally death, but we look for death meaning you're changing something. There's something happening with that. We would look for the Ten of Swords. I mean, there's tons and tons of terrible cards in tarot that we could just throw down. I don't see any of them. If I did, sure, I'd bring it up, but I don't see any of them, and I pick completely random from the deck with a good shuffle beforehand. But I mean, I do think you have a competent doctor. I think that you're sort of losing money a bit because you're going to need some more tests. I think the doctor does, again, know what he's doing. I think he's a competent doctor. They're looking at your x-ray. They're looking at some type of exam result, and they come back and say that you need some light treatment, but basically you're going to be okay, right? Basically, you're going to be okay. So long-winded, I know, but I like to sort of just dive deep if I'm going into a reading and all that good stuff. Okay. Let's see. Talk to dragons in your dreams. All right. Let me scroll through chat. Many Kickstarters are delayed right now, except for mine. Except for mine, because I use a printer company right over there. I use a printer company right over there. So I can walk over and ask them a question if I want to. And they're going to get me in 2 weeks, they said. 2 weeks. I'm going to have, let's see. Tiamat. Purposes, love general reading, what I missed, working true on my time. We're going to get Oracle Natures of Now. Okay, Larry, once I get the Oracles of Natures, any extras I will sell on Etsy, but there's going to be like maybe 10. There's going to be 10 more extras, and then after that, you'll never see it again. Okay, what Broken Heart and Integrity exclusive relationship coming up for me? We got a general reading request. Let's tackle Elaine. Elaine, not Elaine from Seinfeld. Just Elaine. Elaine wants to know. Let's see. Not love triangle, broken heart. What's next? What is next? Is there an exclusive relationship? That's bad when you have to ask if it's exclusive or not. All right. Traveling overseas, or will I travel, or will he travel first? Well, those long distance relationships overseas, those are painful once you get into those 15-hour flights. I'm just saying. I'm saying if it's overseas, I hope it's like a 5-hour or 6-hour flight or something. I don't know. But those 15-hour flights were really bad. Larry, we still got Echoes of Nature. We got like 10 left. And I'm going to put it up on Etsy. And it's limited to 100 copies, and then you'll never see it again in your life. So we'll see how fast they sell. But it will be up there eventually. I'll put it up on Etsy. The love triangles. Those are a mess. Those are a mess. All right, let's find out about your love triangle. I'm so sorry that you had a love triangle. If I'm in love, I like a love square, or a love hypotenuse. I just don't like the love triangles. I can put up with a love hypotenuse and a love square, maybe a love circle. Love triangle, no go. Absolutely no go. So by the way, this is upside down. This is the Wizard's Tarot. In case anyone asks, do I have that book handy? I believe I do. Sunday is Lenormand Day, by the way. The Wizard's Tarot, in case anybody wants to know. Anybody wants to know. Oh my God, I still have this deck over here that I haven't even sorted through yet. Okay. You can tell I'm busy when I have tarot that I haven't even shown you yet. All right. The Fool. I think Beautiful Aries. Oh, what a great name. Hey, Beautiful Aries. And Divination Lady, another great name. My name is boring. I'm TarotOracle. Trapezoids? There's so many jokes. There's so many jokes once we start saying about a trapezoid relationship that I'm just going to avoid that one for now. But yeah, okay, all right. So that's what she said's going right in to where I figured somebody named That's What She Said would go with the jokes. That's where we're going to go. So the Fool says you are getting into a new adventure. I do think that you're going to be in a successful adventure. We have a lot of good things here. These are actually upside down. Probably shouldn't turn them. Somebody's going to make fun of me for turning these right side up. I know it. I can feel it coming. I can feel it in my soul. But yeah, I do believe you're on a new journey into something better. Will it be a committed relationship? I do think so. We have the Queen and King of Pentacles, which points to, I mean, it's a bit of maybe a dull relationship, you know, good news, bad news situation, good news, bad news situation. It's a bit of a dull relationship. I don't think this is going to be a very passionate relationship. I don't think it'd be somebody where you come home and you just tackle each other. And, you know, it's more of a dull relationship. Like you come home from the 50s TV shows and, hello, how was your day? My day was fine. Hello, how was your day? My day was fine. I just don't see it being that big of a thing, especially since they're looking away from each other. Doesn't really bode well as far as card interactions as well. They're looking away from each other. They both have closed body language. I think it's going to be a rather dull relationship, and I don't think you're going to be in it for a long period of time, as issued by the Page of Wands. I think you eventually just bail. You just leave it. But you're in for a committed relationship. Now, I do think the person is a Taurus. You know, I'm not making, if you're a Taurus in chat, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying the person in this individual, I get a feel that it's a Taurus. We do have sort of a pathway that's leading out of the guy as well. So it could be that he bails. I don't know. Somebody bails. I don't think this lasts for a long time. We have a lot of issues with this, right? We have a barrier here between the two people. We have both people with closed body language. Both people are looking away from each other. We have a barrier of both of their little thrones, sort of a Game of Thrones looking thing over here. But I just don't see it being a long-term relationship or even being a mid-term relationship. I think it's a short-term relationship. But you do have this coming. We're embarking on this. I do think it's coming relatively quickly. I would say maybe 3-4 months you're going to be in this relationship. The Page of Wands, the Page of Wands, I think you're moving into a space to where you're going to have a bit of a delay after this relationship until you get into a new one. The Five of Pentacles points to a bit of a dry spell between this sort of closed out earthly relationship with a Taurus and the next one. Catherine Hall, thank you so much for your donation. Throw a general toss out for finding out somebody else to do reading for. But yeah, I do think you have a dull relationship coming. It's an interesting reading. That is an interesting reading. But you know, there's good news, bad news. We don't always have good news on the channel. It's not always roses and puppies here. That is for sure. They left after a fight. All right, so Larry has an issue. Let's throw Catherine's donation to Larry here and find out about what will happen. Larry. Touch with it. Okay, what will happen to daughter-in-law and... what happened to these three people? So did they just bail on you? They left after a fight and they don't really have anywhere to go and I can't get in touch with them. Okay, that sounds like a difficult situation. Let's see. We'll use the Shadowscapes. Do I have a Shadowscapes? No, I do not have a Shadowscapes, but we're going to use the Shadowscapes anyway because I love this deck. This is a fun deck to use. But that is a bad situation, Larry. Sorry about that. Let's see. Broke up with my boyfriend about 1 month ago. I called telling him that I was sorry, and he told me it wasn't going to work out. Intellectual Unicorn. That's a good name, too. That's great. Get me back on track. All right, Elaine's like, all right, I'll do dull. Whatever. Dull is fine. Dull is fine. It has been heartbreaking indeed. Well, I hope it works out. Let's find out. Throw some cards down, find out what is going on. I assume they're okay. I hope they're okay. Probably a quick read, but I do like throwing down a lot of cards. I like big spreads, and I cannot lie. Those other tarot readers, they can't deny that big spreads are awesome. That big spreads are awesome. All right, we're flipping around some cards here and figure out what is going on with this particular situation. The love screen, the job screen, none of that would be appropriate here. We'll just go for the regular screen. Oh, the Nine of Swords, the Sun. I think they're over the argument already. The Sun says they're over the argument, and I don't think that's going to be a big factor as far as them getting back into an argument. I think they're just in a cool down period. The Sun followed by the Four of Cups, right? The Four of Cups, the Lord of just sort of that you know, blended pleasure, the Lord of blended pleasure with the Four of Cups. I think that they're in a situation where they're in recovering from it, and it's not going to be something they're going to remember or hold against you. I just think that the fight was a one-time thing. I think that they also sort of want to get some space at the moment. The High Priestess, they want to get a bit of space at the moment, so that's not really a big deal. They're not really calling you after the fight because of the fight, because of that Nine of Swords, sort of taking that rest with the Nine of Swords, taking that break, and sort of looking at other options or looking at the availability of escaping, right? So the Nine of Swords is person looking up, not only the rest, but they're looking up, taking a break, and looking at the gap here and looking at the almost this tornado storm of birds or what have you. And they're looking for an escape right now. They just need an escape route. And that's going to be important to them to get an escape route and to get through that. And, you know, that's just the way it goes. They're looking for an escape route. And the Sun means that they're pretty much going to get over this. They're not really going to be bitter. They're not going to hold it against you. I don't think a lot of that stuff is sort of valid. Tarot Magician, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, the Sun says everything's going to be okay. They're not going to hold it against you. It's not going to be a big thing. Again, the Lord of Blended Pleasure here points to that they need that break, or they're trying to figure out the things that they need to figure out, because part of the argument is that you were right? Part of the argument is that you were correct in many things. And that sort of hurts when you get to that point where you hear something you don't want to hear, but it is correct. So you have that blended pleasure of, well, not really pleasure. You have that blended mix of feelings of he's right, but I hate hearing that crap. I don't want to hear that crap, but by the way, he's right. So, you know, one of those combo type things. But again, I think they're going to come back. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Page of Cups, they're going to come back after the break. They just needed an escape. And it doesn't look like that's going to be, you know, resolved in anything bad. I think they're going to move on and that not be a big deal. All right. So we will figure out, why did V betray my friendship? Wait. You mean V loving crystals? Wait, Tarot Magician. V loving crystals? I can't spell friendship. I betrayed your friendship because I can't spell. I can't spell. Let me get some water. I want to hear this. I want to hear this. All right. What would be a good friendship betrayal deck? Not that V. Okay. You're scaring me here. You're frightening me here. All right. So why did another V betray my friendship? We're going to go with the Golden Tarot. I'm sorry I don't have a screenshot for that one. Nor do I have the box. And I'm assuming nobody will ever ask me about this. It's called the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. If you're interested, go check that out on Google. And that will be your friend. Google is always my friend. Always my friend. Jade, welcome. It's so good to see you. I appreciate you hanging out with us. So I believe this is going to be the ending soon screen. I'm going to go finish reading my book. I got a bunch of books, and I am on a reading frenzy. But I did get the news out, which was important. I'm like, I need to get the news out. I need to do a complete Echoes of Nature course. I got a lot of things on the table. A lot of projects happening. It's never dull over here at TarotOracle Central for sure. The Golden Tarot and Cat Black. Okay. The Four of Wands, the Empress, the Nine of Wands. Well, how interesting is that? By the way, Tarot Magician, your new setup looks great. Did you get a new camera? Like, you went from, you know, okay clear to like crystal clear. So I'm kind of wondering if you got a new camera or what happened with that. But your new camera is, or whatever camera setup you have now, is crystal clear. Let's see. All right, Elaine, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Strength card again. The Strength card will not go away tonight, nor will the Empress, but the Empress is a bit early on in here. The Empress was over here last time. Strength was over here last time. I think Strength is in the exact same spot as one of the other readings, which is odd. We do have the Four of Wands, Nine of Wands. All right, let's go on with the reading. Why did this person betray my friendship? the Four of Wands says they're just not, it's like they have some other factors. They have some other influences. Oh, a new backdrop too. Oh, you got the green screen? Did you get one of those Amazon $20 green screens or whatever? Okay, but the Four of Wands says that there's another person involved. The Four of Wands and the Empress. It's almost like there's another person in their home or another person that they're close to. Another person that they're close to that does not agree with something or does not agree with you, basically. So they have some issue with you, basically. So the Four of Wands and the Empress, and you have this mixture, right? This influence. You have somebody sort of whispering in their other ear about the, that you're not this person or you're bad or something's going on with the gossip, the Four of Wands or the Empress combination with the gossip. And I don't think that that's going to be beneficial overall. And I say that because of the Nine of Wands sort of points to, I don't think the person that is whispering in their ear or starting the gossip. But yeah, starting the gossip is going to be around for very long. In other words, I think that their influence is dissuading over time. It is dissuading over time. And I don't think that they're going to take this other person seriously for a long period of time. Now, the other person has a really good reading. I need to stop reading chat while I do these. Another person has a really good reason for doing this. They think that they are a genius. They think that they're a genius and they know best. You and you don't know best. They know best. And they're really full of themselves. So that's going to be a problem in the future because it's going to come back to bite the person that is trusting them, is taking their advice and is taking them into confidence. And eventually they're just going to be out of there. So they sort of exit stage left. And at that point, Witty, thank you. Witty screen name. Excellent. Thank you for joining us. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so this person has exited stage left as per the old cartoons I watched when I was a child. And I think this is an opportunity to sort of restore things. And I say that because as the person has exited stage left, we have strength. So I think it's possible to get back into this person's graces. And a reading queue. There is no list. There is no queue. Donations take priority. Then I pick at random. And I am out of here after this reading. I'm here every night, though. Every single night. And Saturday and Sunday. I am, let's see, I really like that. Okay. So Saturday and Sunday, I'm here in the mornings too. So I'm here all the time. Basically, if the internet is on, I'm here. Not really, but I think that at that point, you're going to be able to restore some things and to Band-Aid some things up. Will it be as good as it was before? No, because now you have that cloud of mistrust sort of hovering over everything. Just like, ooh, when is lightning going to come out of that cloud again? Because that was a terrible situation. I don't think things are going to be back to normal. The King of Cups, a bit of that distrust in there, a bit of that distance as well with the emotions. Maybe not sort of a synchronicity that you had before. Is synchronicity a word? I think so. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be that big of a problem as you sort of get back in there. But that trust that you had, that original friend that you had, I don't really think that that's going to be restored. But you could have more of a superficial or more of a light friendship as we sort of move out of that and this person exits stage left. But yeah, I mean, I think they're shooting themselves in the foot. I don't think they're going to be around for very long. And again, the mistrust is really building across that. The mistrust is really building. So, just my opinion, just the cards, entertainment purposes, etc., etc. You know how that goes. So yeah, that is my reading. And Tarot Magician, good luck with all that green screen and camera stuff. That's always fun. And let us know how that goes with friend. And I'm glad it's not the V that I was thinking of. So Randy, there is no list. Donations take priority. Then I pick at random. Randy, I'm here every single night. And by the way, all of you in chat, if you did not get a reading tonight, I did do many, many free readings tonight. And I'm here every night. So Friday night and Saturday night are really busy. So it's probably not the best place. But yeah, I'm here Saturday morning, Sunday night, all through the week. I'm here every night. So if you didn't get your question answered, please come back. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight, and we'll see you next time.